Hey, it's been a hot minute. Definitely for sure. I've kind of fell off the radar after a lot of stuff happened. So let's just play catch up to speed because I think that'd be important. Where do I start? So basically, around Christmas time, I had lost my hard drive to my laptop right on Christmas. Yeah, great Christmas present. What very, very, very humorous and funny. And while I did know that my hard drive is kind of having issues. I wasn't expecting it to completely fall apart on me to where I was going to have to completely get that replaced. And I had to do a lot of salvaging and trying to get it repaired. And I had a lot of people um, wonder like what happened with my laptop hard drive failing. I said, "Oh, it's just going to take like a repair, but we're going to get some of the like files off of it, get a bunch of stuff on it fixed. Nothing too crazy." And that's not what happened at all. It was a lot worse. I lost pretty much everything until I get a piece for my computer that is going to read off some of the files from my hard drive. But even then, it's not a guarantee that everything I've worked on in the past 5 years before I was even uh, when I was like just starting college. Every single thing I have from like older classes or my older jobs or anything like that is just vanished and gone now. We tried looking at OneDrive, uh, on my old account, but it stopped updating in 2020 because it got so full of data from different files I put in documents. So that's just kind of all up in the air. And it's not pretty. It really just isn't good at all. So that does mean quite a bit in terms of recording and for a lot of the things that I've been working on this channel. A lot of my files have just been gone. That does include the randomizer Pokemon Coliseum file that I did start a while back. That is also just wiped, vanished. It's as bad as you think it is. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. Now, luckily, I was able to get the randomizer and all the projects on it set up completely again, and I do believe that this run will be extremely fun because unlike past runs where I had technical issues or other things come up that were a lot more difficult to work with, this time we do have a completely fresh new file with a lot of really good changes that are going to make this one very interesting. I tried coding this one to match as much as a regular Gen 4 or 5 randomizer, where abilities are inherited, Pokemon get the whole catch rate. I didn't peek at any of the documents to fix any Pokemon because I just give them all the max catch rate. So if there's any legends, they can be wherever. All the Pokemon are completely mystery. There is no memory of any of them. The only thing I did grab was TMs because I did want to make sure that there were enough moves that were decent and there weren't anything like Splash or Struggle or Shadow Rush or any weird garbage data just on the TMs to make them where they would be effectively useless. And thankfully I checked because both Splash and Struggle were two of the TMs. So I did a little bit of changing around, made sure that Pokemon, we're going to get good stab. Not every Pokemon's a winner, but that's the only thing I've been spoiled on. Everything else is completely new, fresh, and exciting. So I'm probably going to be unlisting and privatizing many of those old videos from before in a few days. I'm also going to make sure with this run that I upload videos as soon as I am done recording them because I do not want to have an entire stream of content just cut because that would completely destroy the point of I'm streaming this anyway. Because unfortunately, I keep forgetting that Twitch only has 7 days to keep videos and not fun. But we're going to make sure that this run is going to be super solid. It's going to be the one that we just go through. Even if we find like barely any funny Pokemon, we get like the absolute cream of the crop, goodness, amazing Pokemon. Either way, we're going to run with what we have. And I did a lot of extensive editing, was very successful at getting everything to match up correctly. I believe that I was able to successfully not only locate every single bad ability that wasn't kept, because I did ban a few, like, all the reintroduction guards, etc. But I was also able to check and make sure that all the Pokemon, everything did fall into place, and that all those edits I did to Pokemon Coliseum just, all went through. And they all did. So we are not going to have any issues, hopefully, and we are going to get on with this, and we are going to begin in a little bit. If you're watching this from Twitch, I will let you know that I'm going to be streaming in about 10 minutes after I get a few more things set up, get myself, water, get myself some drinks, get myself seated, because we're going to be here for a while. I am planning on streaming for almost an entire 5 hours, trying to go through as much of this game as I possibly can, because this is going to be a new exciting run that is completely a surprise. We are going to see some crazy absurd things, some absolutely insane moves, and we are going to get right into it. Thank you. I'm going to be cutting the stream just for a little bit, and I will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes with my controller settings hopefully all figured out, because I still haven't done that often, but yes, I just realized. But I am going to be doing just that. Alright, I will see y'all in a little bit. Thank you for